안녕하세요 여러분. Hello everybody. How are you today? I'm Hyunwoo from talktomekorean.com and welcome to this episode of Describe This Picture. Today we're looking at this photo right here behind me. Photo credit goes to charlesmichaelphotography.com, and this is the first photo that we're using to describe a person's appearance. Well, parts of this person's appearance. So here are the 5 key sentences that I've come up with personally. Let's take a look. Number 1 is 남자가 혼자 막다른 골목길에 서 있어요. Number 2, 남자는 정장을 입었고 모자를 썼는데 넥타이는 조금 풀어져 있어요. Number 3, 남자는 지금 무표정으로 머리 위를 올려다보고 있어요. Number 4, 남자 뒤로 보이는 건물에는 철제 계단들이 설치되어 있어요. And lastly, 남자는 눈썹이 아주 짙은 편이고 콧수염, 턱수염, 그리고 구레나룻까지 다 나 있어요. These are the 5 sentences that I've used to describe this picture right here. And now, in order to understand these sentences, you need to know these words. Let's look at the word list. The first word is 혼자. 혼자 means alone. 혼자, not with anybody else. 혼자. And the next word is 막다른. In English, when you say dead end, there's an expression like a dead end situation. But in Korean, 막다른 just means a dead end alley, like a street that doesn't have a way out on the other side. So 막다른. And then the next word is 골목길, alley. 골목길. We've used this word in a previous video too. And 정장, he's wearing a suit. A formal attire is 정장, 정장. And then of course he's wearing it, 입다, to wear, 입다. And 모자 is the next word, hat or cap, 모자. And necktie is necktie. 풀다 is to untie or to undo. You can say 풀다 about your necktie, your shoelaces, your belt, many things. So 풀다 is the next word. And then if you look at his face, it's 무표정, expressionless. Well, some people could argue that he has some expressions, but to me, it looked like he has no expressions. So 무표정, expressionless. 표정 is facial expression or look on your face. 무 is none, so 무표정. And 올려다보다 is the next word. 올리다 is to raise, put something up, and 보다. So basically you are raising your head to look at something that's above. So 올려다보다, to look up at something, look up to the sky maybe. And the next word is 뒤로 보이다. 뒤 is behind or back. 뒤로 is, behind. The same thing. 보이다. 뒤로 보이다 is a set expression, like to be visible behind something. 제 뒤로 보이는, 누구누구 뒤로 보이는. And then the next word is 건물. Relatively easy. A building. 건물. And then 철제. 철 is steel or iron, and 제 is make. So 철제, made of steel. So made of iron, 철제. Whatever is made of steel is 철제. Like 철제 의자, 철제 책상, stuff like that. And here, what's made of steel is 계단, staircase. So stairs or staircase or stairways, 계단. And these stairs are installed. 설치되다, 설치되다, to be installed. And 눈썹 is the next word, eyebrow. 눈썹. 짙다, to be thick or to be deep. In this case, the facial hair, certain facial hair type is thick, 짙다. And we have 3 more words left. 콧수염 is mustache. 턱수염 is beard. And 구레나룻 is sideburns. So these are the words that you need to know before you can understand the sentences fully. And let's break down the sentences together. Sentence number 1, once again, 남자가 혼자, the man, alone, 막다른 골목길에 in a dead-end alley 서 있어요. He is standing. So fairly simple to understand. The man is standing alone in a dead-end alley. So one thing to note here is the structure of 서 있다. 서다 is basically to stand, and when you say 서 있다, it means to be standing. You are emphasizing the fact that you are standing right now. You've been standing for some time now. And different expression would be 일어서다, it means to stand up. So 일어서다 would be to stand up from a sitting position or lying position, but 서다 is just how you are standing now. So the whole sentence again, 남자가 혼자 막다른 골목길에 서 있어요. The second sentence, 남자는 정장을 입었고 모자를 썼는데 넥타이는 조금 풀어져 있어요. The translation is the man is wearing a suit and a hat and his tie is a little loose. So first things first, 입다 is to wear, and 입고 있다 is to be wearing. But the reason that we're saying 입었고 is because to be wearing something, you have to have put it on in the past. So it's used in the past tense. 입었고, he put it on. 모자를 썼는데, 쓰다, 쓰고 있다, and 썼고. So he wore or he put on his hat, even though he's just wearing it right now. In Korean, it's in the past tense. 넥타이는 조금 풀어져 있어요. 풀다 is to untie, untangle, and 풀어지다 is to be untied, the passive tense. 풀어지다, and then it's in that state. 풀어져 있어요. So once again, 남자는 정장을 입었고 모자를 썼는데 넥타이는 조금 풀어져 있어요. The man is wearing a suit and a hat, and his tie is a little loose. Moving on to the third sentence. 남자는 지금 무표정으로 머리 위를 올려다 보고 있어요. I think what's important here is 표정. 표정 is your facial expression. The word expression is translated to 표현 in Korean. 표현. An English expression would be 영어 표현. A Korean expression would be 한국어 표현, like something that you say. But a facial expression would be not 표현, but 표정. And if you have a lot of 표정, 표정이 풍부해요. But when there's no 표정, you can say 무표정. 무 means nothing. So 무표정, no expression. 무표정으로 is the adverbial expression, expressionlessly. Alright, so that's the sentence. 남자는 지금 무표정으로 머리 위를 올려다 보고 있어요. The man is looking above his head with no expression on his face. The fourth sentence is 남자 뒤로 보이는 건물에는 철제 계단들이 설치되어 있어요. On the building that you can see behind him, there are still staircases installed. So what's important here is 뒤. 뒤 is behind. When you want to say look behind, 뒤를 보세요, 뒤에 보세요. Both are fine. And in this case, you could just say 뒤에 보이는, 뒤에 보이는 is fine. But the reason that we're saying 뒤로 보이는 is imagine your stare, your gaze going like coming out of your eye and going past him and then all the way to the staircase. It's reaching. So there must be a path of your gaze, right? So 뒤로, 로 is taking that meaning of going through that passage. So 뒤로 보이는 건물에는 철제 계단들이 설치되어 있어요. And the last sentence. 남자는 눈썹이 아주 짙은 편이고 콧수염, 턱수염, 그리고 구레나룻까지 다 나 있어요. What's important here is the names of the facial hair types. So the first one you have here is 눈썹, eyebrows, 눈썹. And what's not written in this sentence but also useful to know is 속눈썹. Inner eyebrows or inside eyebrows is 속눈썹. Of course in English it's eyelashes, but in Korean people say inside eyebrows, although they're not like technically only inside. But anyway, 눈썹, 속눈썹. And 수염 basically means facial hair that you have around here. So you have different types of 수염s. 콧수염, 콧수염 here, mustache, and 턱수염. 턱 means chin or jaw. So 턱수염 is your beard, and sideburns is 구레나룻 in Korean. Please remember those words. So that's the last sentence. The man has quite thick eyebrows, and he has a beard, a mustache, and even sideburns. 구레나룻까지 다 나 있어요. So those are the 5 sentences that I would use myself to describe this picture right here. What kind of sentences would you say to describe this picture? Think about it and leave us comments. And I'll be back next time. In the meantime, if you want more lessons, more audio programs, go visit talktomeinkorean.com and see you next time. 안녕히 계세요. Bye bye.